The 90s called and they want their really bad marketing advice back. No, but for real, look, I have been building a side business now for 8 years, and some of the stuff that people told me to do is absolutely horrible advice. I honestly don't know why I thought that it would ever work, why I did it. And the crazy thing is I still hear people today that are being told to do these same things. Like, what the fork? No, stop the madness. So what is this advice? Are you doing it now? What's up, fam? Sherri Brown here, social media strategist and business coach who loves nothing more than to help you get started building your business and your brand faster using social media and online marketing strategies. And today we're talking about like some of the worst advice that people are still giving to other people today about how to grow their business on Facebook, and we got to talk about it. Not unless you want to get ignored and help exactly 0 people in the process. So if you are pumped and excited to hear what this is, then just give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and hop in. All right, bad piece of advice. Number 1, that you have to post twice a day. One needs to be business and one needs to be personal. Here's the deal. No, like, stop thinking that every single day I've got to post something about business and I've got to post something about personal. Like, this is the exact reason why people just like push through and throw up pieces of content that generally end up falling flat, getting no engagement, and ultimately you end up hurting yourself in regards to the algorithm. Instead, slow down, focus on creating like a better quality content that's really going to resonate with your audience and get them to want to engage on it, whether it be liking it, commenting, sharing it, like creating that conversation. Now, as far as business posts go, like, you don't even have to sit here and post like something about your business every single day. Instead, think about like the pillar content. How are you going to show up every single week and serve your audience? How are you going to show up and bring value to that ideal customer, that ideal person that you're really wanting to attract? Now, for me, what this looks like is I show up every single week and I'm showing up on YouTube, and that's how I am serving my audience. And this is the pillar content that I put up. Now, if you have not already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because on an upcoming video, I am going to be showing you step-by-step how to create a content marketing plan around like your pillar content so that you can have, you know, a solid plan in place, so you have total clarity as far as when, where, and how you're showing up every single week. As far as a regular social media post, I did pull a training out of the Mom's Marketing Lounge, my MML program, which you can check out right here. I'll throw it up on the screen, and then also I'll link down below in the description. I know that I've referenced this video a lot. It's a really in-depth training just teaching you how to create better social media posts, so be sure to check that out after this video. Bad advice number 2, message everybody on your friends list and everybody you know to see if they're open to your offer. Now, you know what I'm talking about here, those scripted messages that people give you or that you find or you opt into to get. That's like, oh, hey girl, don't know if you've seen my post lately, but I'm with XYZ company and it's a ground floor opportunity and I think you would be awesome at it and I'm so pumped and this is just gonna be like better than sliced bread, and you would totally rock at it. So let me know if you're interested. Listen, the deal is, lay off the scripts. People can smell the inauthenticity a mile away, and they can tell that they're probably copy and pasted. I get these literally on a weekly basis, and most of the time, I just end up ignoring them altogether. This is definitely one of the fastest ways to get ignored, and I don't know why I actually did it. So if you were one who actually got a message like that from me once upon a time, I am sorry you had to deal with that. Now, I won't say I always ignore them. Sometimes I'll strike up a conversation and just ask them like, hey, just curious, like, are you just getting started, or do you find that this script is actually working for you? And sometimes I'll, you know, strike up a conversation and see how I can help them. I'm very much like an attraction marketing type person. I would much rather put out content that's really going to attract that ideal person versus just sending those scripted messages that, again, most of the time, like, they don't work. Now, I know, you're probably thinking, Sherri, listen, well, if you had a best friend and her lady parts were on fire and you had a cream that could soothe her lady parts, like, would you not let her know? Yeah, of course I'm gonna let her know. But on the flip side, like, I'm probably gonna know that her lady parts are on fire because she's gonna tell me. I'm not just gonna going to try to sell her lady part soother without first knowing there's actually a need for it in the first place. And this is where most people go wrong. Now, I'm not going to dive into a full like prospecting or communicating like, training here, but if you feel like this is something that you're struggling with, just knowing how to talk to people, go and read books like How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I know John Maxwell has a book that's called like Everybody Communicates, Few Connect. That's another one. Start diving into podcasts and training and learning how to actually, communicate with people. And also think about like what you want. Like, do you like getting those type of scripted messages? If not, then, probably I wouldn't send them to other people. Instead, start showing up, having, conversations, chatting, like see what people are up to. What are they doing now? What's new in their world? And do it without an ulterior motive. Because when you do it that way and you show up to serve, you seek to serve and not see just what somebody can do for you, but what you can do for somebody else, you're gonna go a lot further. Really bad advice number 3. Send those old birthday messages where, hey, it's your birthday and I'm gonna give you a discount. Woohoo! Now, listen, you may think this is a good strategy, and I'm laughing because I get those messages, but it faux show don't work. And if it does, then you must be sending out a ton of them, because I'm gonna advise against it. And if I'm being completely honest, like I get perturbed when I get those messages. Like I get a little upset. I'm just sitting here thinking, you're not doing this to look out for me and you're trying to make it look like you're doing me a favor. I know better. You just want to put more money in your pocket. You want to get more sales and you want to get more volume. And guess what? It is not genuine. There are better ways, my friend. Bad advice number 4, and this is, I'm talking to you if you do Facebook Lives. This is a really bad advice for people who do Facebook Lives, and that is telling people to wait and like until more people come on. So it's like, have you ever been on a Facebook Live? And let me know below if that's you in the comments. But I don't know how many times that I have gotten on, like hopped onto Facebook Lives, and the person is like, oh, well, I'm just gonna wait until some more people show up and I'm not gonna get started until, we get a few more people on. You are losing so many views when you do this. You have about 7 to 8 seconds to really capture somebody's attention, and you're gonna make them wait until more people get on. No, horrible advice. Like, don't do it. Get to the point when you are hopping on a Facebook Live. Get to the point, get into the content right away. Otherwise, number 1, people are gonna tune you out. Number 2, understand that the vast majority of your views are not from live viewers. They come from people who are watching the replay. Number 3, think about the ones who are actually on, and then they hear you say like, I'm gonna wait until more people come on. So imagine in their head what they're thinking, like, what am I, like chopped liver? What are you waiting on somebody better to come on? Like I'm not good enough? Like that is the wrong message. You don't want to be sending that kind of message to the people who are showing up. Now here is another little thing that is, I find that's a tad bit annoying that I see a lot of people do on Facebook Live. And that is like, don't do the freezy face. Like, have you ever been scrolling through and you see somebody and they're like, I don't know why. I know the point is to try to get it to where it's like a thumbnail and they're trying to capture somebody's attention. But to me, I just laugh because it doesn't really look professional at all. And here's the deal, like if you're doing it on your business page, you can add custom thumbnails on your Facebook business page to your video. So just in case you didn't know that, there you go. You're welcome. Bad advice number 5 is, hey, if your post isn't doing well, like it, and it's gonna give it a little boost in the old algorithm. How's about no, Scott? So the only thing that I'm gonna say about this is, number 1, it's not true. And number 2, it makes you look desperate. Number 3, I actually used to do this and I don't know why. Like looking back, sometimes we think common sense once you start learning stuff should be common sense, but it's not so common sense, because if you want to know the truth, I have done like every single one of these. Like I've taken all of this advice before Don't do it. Learn from my mistakes here. I'm also very curious, so be sure to let me know below in the comments. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna bite you, but let me know, like, is there any advice that you have been given recently that kind of has you like scratching your head like, is that really good advice, or is it a little bit like, I don't know, janky? And I'm gonna be all up in those comments. So let's chat about it. Let's talk about it. Now, if you got some value from this video, be sure to do all the things. Subscribe, like, comment, share it, because you know, us girls, we have to stick together and help a sister out every now and then. Now, while you wait on the next video, because I do upload them every single week, be sure to check the description and also check out these videos over here. I've got some extra resources that's really gonna help you if you're looking to fast track your success when it comes to Facebook and using social media and different online marketing strategies to build your business and brand faster. With that being said, I hope you have the most productive day, the most productive week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.